If there is one thing that you will always find in my fridge, it's pickled red onions. They go great on sandwiches, tacos, about anything that you can think of, and I'm going to show you how to make them today. First, let's talk about onions. You can pickle any onion you want to. I'm doing the red ones because that's what I like, and I like the way they look when you put them on any dish. The amount you need just really depends on how much you want to make. You can go with a little jar, you can go with a standard size, but my wife will tear through these, so we're bringing in the big dog. When prepping your onion, you'll notice there's a stem end and a root end. Since we're slicing this, we're going to take both off. Put it on its new flat surface and cut it in half. Peel the outermost layer of the onion, and you can save this for stock if you want to. It's up to you. Now you'll notice the onion has lines running from stem to root. If you cut across all of these lines, then the onion will break down a lot faster and it's a little bit more potent. That's not what I want. For pickled onions, I want to keep some of the crunch and I don't want them to break down as much. So we're going to cut from end to end and basically follow the direction of the lines. Now you can do these as thick or as thin as you want to. That comes down to preference. These are all clumped up, so we're just going to break them apart a little bit. Now just stuff your container like a Thanksgiving turkey. Now let's set this to the side and work on our brine. Now the vinegar that you use for this is completely up to you. It will yield a different taste. You can use distilled white vinegar, which is a little stronger. You can go for kind of the middle ground with an apple cider vinegar, which is what I like to use. Or you can even go to like a rice wine vinegar, which is really subtle. Or if you just want to go crazy, you can do like a red wine vinegar. Your choice. For the brine, I'm going with a 2-to-1 ratio water to vinegar. So for every 2 cups of water, you'll get 1 cup of vinegar. You can up that to a 1-to-1 ratio. It is a little bit more sour. If that's your preference, go for it. Based on the jar size that I'm using, I want to make 6 cups of brine. So I'm going to go with 4 cups of water and 2 cups of vinegar. Add it to a saucepan. Add our water. The ratio that I'm using for the sugar and salt is going to be 1 tablespoon each per 2 cups of liquid. So I have 6 cups of liquid here. So I'm doing 3 tablespoons of salt. And 3 tablespoons of sugar. That is a lot of sugar and a lot of salt. However, you are not ingesting all of that unless you're just chugging the brine. Most of that's going to stay in the jar. I'm adding 2 cloves of garlic and a small handful of peppercorns. Just going to bring this up to a light simmer. Once that's come to a light simmer, we're going to add our brine to the jar. We're going to let this sit at room temp with the lid ajar or off so it doesn't go boom. And then after it's cooled to room temp, we're going to put it in the fridge for at least 24 hours.